My name is Trishade. I'm BBA second year student from Andhra University. So, thank you everyone. Here are a few ground rules before we commence our meeting. Kindly switch off your mobile phones to silent mode. We request you from reframing, entering or exiting the session while the speaker is delivering their presentation. Please wait until the speaker continues the session. Please refrain from engaging in crosstalks or side talks. Kindly note that each startup page is allotted a maximum of 10 minutes, followed by a 5-minute Q&A session. We kindly ask all the presenters to adhere to the allocated time to ensure smooth flow of the event. We request that audience members reserve their questions for the designated Q&A sessions. With that, let's begin the startup session. The primary objective of Startup Saturdays is to inspire, motivate, and provide valuable assistance to founders. We aim to foster a supportive environment where insightful comments and helpful advices are shared among participants. Together, let us work towards nurturing innovative ideas and fostering entrepreneurial development. Without further ado, let me introduce one of the speakers of the day, Mr. Narendra Nirala, the board member and CEO of Inspirage, an IT solution company in Visakhapatnam. He has 20 plus years of experience in the startups ecosystem, including co-founding Return Trucks and Test Track Innovations. He is also an investor and advisor to several startups, including Neo Aura, Agri DNA Ventures, and Blue Number India. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Always good to speak in a small gathering. We can spend more time. Can you guys hear me? Alright. The presentation is just an interface between me and you. So I don't think we have a lot of content there, but we'll speak more and then answer questions. Okay. So the topic that was given today. But before I start, I want to thank for giving me the opportunity. This is the second time I'm talking in this event. It's been, I think, a year-long continuously you guys are doing. Appreciate all the work that you guys are doing. I know some of you are volunteers here. And I spoke about how to ideate last year. Part of those slides I'm using right now because even for any investor, the first thing they look at is what is the problem you are solving. So it may be a different level of investment at different stages, but angel investment, like some of you probably know, that's the first investment round any company raises. Right? And I'll tell you an interesting reason why I came to angel investment. A lot of Indian population, I think during COVID time, started investing into stocks. Thanks to Zerodha and a lot of other online startups that actually enabled people to invest in seed. Otherwise, most of the investments we were doing were through brokers. Right? When companies like Zerodha democratized the way people invest in stocks, there are a lot of other syndicates, online platforms, that democratized investments in startups. Okay. I started my investment journey in 2008, but not really through any of these startup incubators or syndicates. There was no term called angel investments in 2008. It became only popular in the last 6-7 years. That's when everyone started figuring out how do we really invest in. So let me go through the slides. It's a little taken on the slide, but how investors think about ideas? What do they really see when someone goes and presents them about an idea? Obviously, the first thing that they will see is the problem. What is the problem that you are solving? That's what they will try to identify. They'll figure out what is the scalable opportunity of the problem, and then what is your solution, right? You have a problem and then you have a solution, and then they'll figure out what kind of insights this problem or solution is going to give for the investor. So if you look at the problem, let's go to the next slide. Yeah. See, I think this is the crux of every startup, right? What are we trying to solve? Right? Is the problem that you're solving, is that an immediate need for the customers? Is that an immediate need? And is that everyday need? Or what's the frequency of that need? And then, is it growing need? Right? Opportunities during COVID are not necessarily the problems that grow year by year. But the problem that you are trying to solve, is that growing? Is that need growing every year? That's another criteria of a successful problem identification. And another one is how many people need that? How many people are suffering from that problem that you are solving, right? You need at least 1 million people, who have that problem. Then that becomes a successful problem that you can solve. That becomes a scalable problem that you can solve. And then when you start looking at that, who is going to pay? Right? For example, road is a problem. We can't build a startup on the road. You build a road, who is going to pay for us? Right? Maybe you put a toll, but that's a lot of other dependencies that you are dealing with. So in this one, you need to figure out when you're identifying a problem, who is going to pay if I solve that problem? Okay. I'll also give some examples of how we build products, but we don't have any customers to pay. Okay. Let's go to the next one. And solution. I was part of this YC school. I don't know how many of you actually attended YC school, the Y Combinator school. So I did a course in YC as part of one of my startup called Latent Tricks. YC always talk about don't start with the solution because we saw a technology coming in. I know a lot of us are fascinated by technology. I'm not a tech guy, so I'm just giving a disclaimer. A lot of us talk about technology. AI is coming, IoT is coming, right? They are disrupting everywhere. But don't, because there is a chat GPT, don't build a product. Because there is a AI, don't build a product. We did that. We did one product and we don't know who to sell. This was 6-7 years back when we were about to launch written trucks. We thought we would be Uber for trucks. It's very simple, right? You go, you just book a cab and you take a cab, you pay once you get down. We thought, why can't we do it for trucks? This was the idea in 2013. And then who will pay? Right? Customer is not traveling in the truck. He's booking the load for you. And then driver will not pay. Right? Driver will not take the money. That's where we took almost 6 years to pivot that into multiple ideas, and then we finally became a last mile service provider, in that example. But the problem that you're identifying, you need to make sure you first should know who is paying for that. That's very, very important. And then you have a solution, you have technology. Don't just do a product. You figure out a problem first, and then you build a solution. That's always the approach that we have. And when you go to any investor, you should never say, I have an AI product. No, you tell what's the problem you solve, and then how AI is helping in that problem. That's the baseline of solution in search of a problem. You should never do that. And then you have a problem, then you have a solution, then investors look at these 3 key insights. So founders, right? When, especially in any investment, if the investor wants to understand the pitch, they will look at you as the first criteria. If they get confidence on the founder, that's when they start looking at this startup idea as an investment opportunity. Because the founder is very crucial. If you're not able to make a startup out of this problem, If the founder is confident, or the investor is confident about it, they will gain support there with another. They will keep investing in the founder, not really and not. They believe in the founder. So especially when you're looking at angel investment, as an angel investor, I always look at can he reward this startup? If he's not able to provide a solution to this problem, can he do another thing? Because it's an investment that as an investor, so they will do it on the founder. And when we look at the founder, now the same that is founders with the relative experience. If I'm coming from a transport industry, if I'm building a startup in transport, then it's relatively easy for an investor to take a risk on me than someone without any experience to make it. So the founder experience is very, very crucial. And in the market, how big is the market? Another great area. And, at least it should be 20% year-on-year growth. If you're not able to grow 20% year-on-year, that's not scalable model in the current market. So keep that in mind. If you are building a product, if you are looking at any market, it should at least grow 20%. And then the product. Now, I'm sure by the time we realize that we have a problem and we're solving it, I'm 100% sure in 2 months, 10 to 3 months, when we do a competitive analysis, when we do a market analysis, you will at least find 3-4 guys already doing it. At least it's some. In a way, it's easy for you to compete with them because they already tested the market, they already know the problem area they're trying to solve. But where you can do an extra, better job is by doing the product much better than existing players. So that's where your technology will come. You're probably using the latest tech compared to your competitor. So when there is a competitor already in the market, that's good for you in a way because they did the market test. There is a customer who is paying. There is a market that they are building. There is a customer awareness they are doing. So all you need to do is your product need to be 10x, 10, 20x better than the competitor. So when you have these three, and we have a solution for the right problem, I think we have a value pitch. So that's what, as an angel investor, everyone will look at. Some of you already know that. It's angel investments are mostly individuals offering, initial seed money for a stake in the company. Right now, a lot of syndicates are coming in to group angels together. A lot of platforms came in to lead, the angel investments. So they're actually aggregating, like all of us are aggregating different products. So this is also another area where a lot of people are investing to build an angel stack and the angel platforms. Yeah, so if you see this slide, I think this is a summary of what I was talking about. Angels always pick the founders. They always pick the They bet on the founder, not really the idea. And then they're mostly sector agnostic. So because they don't come from an expertise of one sector, so they try to invest in every sector where they see an opportunity. I'm sure if you see the market right now, a lot of cloud tech is climate tech, cloud tech, and the rural tech. These are the areas that everyone started investing. And especially the climate tech is a lot of buzz on climate. So if you have a climate tech opportunity, climate tech problem you're solving, don't please let us know. And angels always look for moonshots. Moonshots are kind of crazy ideas that you can think of. Not a problem that you already a lot of people are solving. For example, flying taxi. That's a crazy idea at this point. We invested in one startup. We say they will do the Uberization of flying taxis. So we'll talk about that a little later. Also, angels are, especially the investors at the initial level, they will always look for those random emails that comes to their market. It may be a random idea and it may be a random guy. That's where they find that opportunity to invest. and of course scalable ideas. That's the baseline of the technology. And many of the ideas. So we did, let's say there are some of us together as friends, started scouting for ideas from 2011 onwards. We directly invested and then started some of the startups on our own. But in 2019 onwards, we started investing in companies that are unknown to us. So the founders we don't know, the industry we had no idea some of those industries. But when we started looking at the ideas, we were not looking for ideas that we already know. We were not looking for the problems we already know. We were looking for ideas that were completely undeveloped. They really surprised us. Some of those ideas kind of really taken us back, saying, oh really? So this is another idea, people can start building a startup. That's the surprise will actually trigger the interest in angel investors. So I'll just show you some of the portfolio startups that we invested. Some of these were from 2019 onwards. Some of these are very recent. So the first company that we said, the Ukraine company, these are the flying taxi. This startup is incubated in Chennai, IIT Chennai. Again, they actually got the initial approval for the payload, and then in 2 years, and after they complete the payload testing, they have the approval for transport, actually flying the people. So their goal is to fly people from their apartment to the airport in a pod. So it's a 2-seater pod. For now, they don't have a pilot, but in probably 3 years to 4 years after they launch the initial pilot, they have an advanced pod. The second one is the Zip Electric. So Zip again, one thing that we really like about Zip is just not the electric company, but they also try to do a lot of back integration and then forward integration to the entire life cycle for them. So they provide the last point for companies like Swiggy, Zomato on the delivery side. And the third one that you see here is Pool. Some of you probably know Pool as a space tech company. They do the 3D printed cryogenic agents. So initial supporters of Pool. And Elofy is a women startup. I have no idea on how they what they do, but because it was backed by WeCats and we were part of WeCats, so we supported that. And the fifth one here is Hookup Profile. Hookup Profile is gamification of an interview process. It's very ahead of the current market. They don't find a lot of traction at this point. So out of these startups, Hookup Profile unfortunately is kind of struggling right now. I hope they'll find some backers to support their growth. So they work with the companies like again Swiggy, Zomato, and all the gig workers to avoid the screening process, and you have to play a game to get selected. So very interesting company. And the other four, so the top 5 are the companies that I have no visibility into the founder. We only backed on the idea. But the four, we know the founders. We know them very well. They were part of our journey. Some of them. Chip&X is actually a spun-off from Little Trucks that were incubated here. Chip&X is launching their last mile visibility solution in the US. Neora, some of you probably know Neora here. So we were again incubated. We incubated Neora in our company, and then we invested into them. Now they are funded by their company called Climate Sense US. They are again IoT-based agri-tech company. The third one is the Avionics. Avionics is again an EV company funded by us initially, and they are again backend-based startup providing EV vehicles to homes for solid waste management. Pixie, some of you probably know Pixie, very old company. But we again the initial backers, so Pixie. They are South Asia's largest stock imaging company. They have 70,000 photographers and 20 million photos, basically focusing on India and Asia. Like a Shutterstock, some of you probably know Shutterstock. So that's our portfolio. At least some of the companies that we offer probably back. And I wish we would have invested in some of these. Um, I come from that partner BE. BE is a blue energy. So these guys produce electricity from silicon. So there's no combustion, there's no fuel, there's nothing burning inside, but they generate electricity. So very innovative product from California. We had an opportunity to invest into this, but unfortunately we didn't have that kind of fund initially. The initial fund they asked was 5 million, not to enter into their company stake, but we couldn't. But they're kind of leading the energy industry in the world. So these guys again founded by an Indian called K. Sridharan, was a NASA scientist, and then later started this company called Energy. Greenbond Labs, again a Chennai-based company. They focus on the food wastage. On an average, India have 30 to 35% food that gets wasted after the farm gate to before it reaches the end consumer. Almost 35% of the food that gets wasted. So these guys are solving the problem by increasing the shelf life of the product using nanotech, small sachets. We tried to convince the founder to get into that, but he's happy to use the grant that he's getting right now from universities and then the governments. They are very well positioned in the market. And the third one is Divyanta. These guys work on.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. As we are running out of time, we request you to conclude.
Thank you. The last one is again space tech company. These guys try to estimate the amount of debris in the space and then provide that kind of analytics to governments. So very good futuristic company. We really wish we'll see more companies like that in the market. And what happens post investment is, I'm sure a lot of us focus on the valuation. As a startup founder, I was also fascinated by the term called valuation. What valuation I want to go to the market and then get the investor. Imagine an investor coming in and investing, you would have seen multiple offers. Thousands of startups probably pitched it. So let's not get into too much valuation game with an investor, because somewhere they will cover that in your term sheet. So always make sure when you are taking investment, make sure you read the term sheet carefully and then understand the metrics of any investor. They would have seen multiple startups. So make sure you understand what metrics they are asking you to perform when they are giving you money. And then the growth. They will chase you. They will chase you for the growth. Unfortunately, because it's money, right? So, like I said, know the term sheet. That's very important. And then when you go for investment, what happens is you will have a lot fewer time that's spent on presenting it to the investors. But you need to make sure you have a team that actually focus on your priorities of your startup. You should never deviate from your core startup priorities. If that happens, then the entire story of your startup is actually going to toss. If you find an angel investor right now, these are the areas that I always focus. Because we believe in responsible investment, then we believe in problems that are more socially sustainably important. These are the sustainable development goals from United Nations, and these are still valid across the globe. You see, most of these, there are every area that you pick, you can find hundreds of problems. Right now, our major focus as an investor group is on the agri and the rural tech, because rural is the next big opportunity for us. Our rural economy is much bigger than our other countries' economies. We will probably 10x, 20x more and stronger economy in the rural side than other. So if you're not doing anything in rural, you're actually missing the opportunity. Our next startup idea, unicorn or that will come, and if you're not doing it, please try to figure out what kind of problem they can solve to do. That's it. Thank you.
Yeah, have one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you said the tenants better than
Product. Yeah.
yeah, the product should be tenants better. Let's say I started my product in 2022. My company started in 2018, probably tens of millions of dollars. How can you compete with something who has money?
See, one of the advantage for you starting a little late is you know the kind of problems the existing players are facing. Right? It's easy for you to fix those problems in your development process. And difficult for the existing player to fix it because maybe the stack that they are in, maybe the features they already built probably are not scalable. So that's an advantage that you're getting into if you're coming late. And also the tech, right? If you guys are tech founders, I'm sure you should always have the tech at least 10x better than you. That's where we will find right.
Hi, Naren. Hi.
Long time.
Yeah. Thank you. So,
Yeah.
say for example, if I have a untapped market, and people are solving the same problem but different execution. Say if it is mostly the skill development, skills upgradation, CRT, different programs. When I come with a different product, different technology, how does it investors will connect? Like how
It is very economically compared to the obviously they will have a preference. And then is it scalable? Unless it is scalable, even if your idea is very unique, right? If you are the only guy who can do it, no, probably the investors don't really consider that as a scalable one. Right? I'm sure some of you will want to watch it's the theory, right? What's the theory? Hit by bus theory. Right? If I'm investing in you and then if you go out and then hit by bus, what happens to my yeah, see, if your solution is scalable beyond the person, because you talk about service, right? Still talking about the service. If you're able to build a product or service beyond one person.
So, here's an leverage into the market and application. I happen to get different resource from the end user. Platform as a service. I want to get a product, particular product. But players who are in the different segment, they are asking, can you just have a platform as a service? What should we do? So, immediate question how should I?
If there's an opportunity, definitely you will build, but you need to have that appetite to handle it. Right? For example, see, as a founder, one thing that we always look at is opportunities to expand, right? That's a risk that you know you will take. Right? Sometimes you will miss on your priorities. You need to have your short-term goals and long-term goals. End of the day, the biggest important thing is to make sure you survive the journey of 3 years at least to make sure you stay. Right? You can't solve every problem that's coming to you. If you try to do it, then you will never be able to make your sustainability level. It is very important for a startup to focus on sustaining the P&L. Unfortunately, the last 6 years of a lot of startups focused on user acquisition, but not really on the P&L. Now everyone started focusing on sustaining it. I think the next 2 years they will see different startups. You probably heard Zomato is getting profit. Right? Very interesting way of doing it.
So the last question is, how do we pick investors? Angel investors compared to social investors like?
See, there are a lot of platforms. I'll give you a few examples. Venture is one platform. AngelList is another platform. You will find a lot of backers of the idea in those platforms. You'll at least find someone talking to you. Someone at least talking to you. Let's venture the weekends, for example. Weekends, they directly invest into startups and also bring in angels into it. I am part of weekends. Be a part of our venture, be part of Java Camp. Java Camp is another syndicate that we associate. They screen every startup that comes.
Startups, in terms of post-harvest management, for example, in cold chain, supply chain mechanism, cold chain. If you look at recently, the inflation is very high. Tomatoes and onions is also very high. And the farmers are not getting the proper price for their product. Climate change is also, for example, the monsoon effect in North India, which led to the price rise in the tomatoes. So how do you learn as an investors? If you look at the opportunity, how do you begin about the government support or someone happening?
As an investor, I think it's my our criteria is we don't want to invest in any company that has government benefits. Okay. Or where the industry has major play of government policies. So that's a risky proposition for any industry investor. Okay. But coming to agri, right, there are a lot of startups. There are a lot of startups working on post harvesting. There are a lot of startups working on the seed and input supplies. Right? The huge fund that was actually available in this agri sector. Okay. Of course, climate is an extension of what rural or agri, that sort of investors are doing. But as an investor, if I have to prioritize where I will invest in agri, input and then post harvesting is already crowded market. There are a lot of players right now who are actually taking the investments and then building it. You need to focus on the operations of agri. So the huge problem right now, a lot of startups trying to solve is the crop management. Right? It may be in aqua, the farm feed management or the entire crop management. Even in the agri, it's a crop management. Right after you put the seed to get the yield. Now, how do you manage that? A lot of activities that you do. There's so much labor right now. There are very few companies trying to solve, example, weed problem. If you are an organic farmer, you have to manage weed, it's a huge labor cost. Right? There are companies trying to build a robot to fix it. But Indian conditions are entirely different from the Western countries because the farms are more disciplined in other countries. There are large farms. Here, we try to manage a lot of crops in single farm, a smaller farm. So, customizing that kind of robot to Indian conditions is very huge. And anyone has that kind of robot, it's a huge market right now. It's a very simple solution, from a theory perspective, but from an implementation point of view, fix and solving that weed problem is a huge market opportunity. Universities can give you grant. I can take you to Agriculture University of Andhra Pradesh, right? That's a Engineering University. They are ready to incubate and then invest, give grant, if there is any startup solving that kind of. Focus on those. Post harvesting, there are a lot of startups on it. A lot of startups offering the cold storage, cold feed. There are already there. Just someone has to pick up, start implementing.
It was a nice interactive session. I have a doubt regarding this unorganized sector in India. Like we have many spaces in many different industries where there are many unorganized sectors. So if they are being worked on and many startups which are working on unorganized sectors, but you see there is a lot of space like when you see the credit industry, like we are very initial stage, like credit startup is really very good, but right now credit is they are a very small market, but regarding this program sector, like also that's very good.
We can't earn more money unless it's coming from investors. Right? That's when we try to pivot it. Any unorganized sector needs a lot of investments to bring all the channel partners into a streamlined operations. Takes time. Agri is one of them. A lot of people are trying to solve every problem. Very few startups work on the ground. Very few startups work on the ground. So I took 5 agri startups to my village to work with our advocacy. So none of those solutions in search of a problem, right? So they know agri is a problem, so they're trying to build a solution, but there's no one actually on the ground implementing it. So you need to take that hand-holding approach for these startups. That's a problem in unorganized sector. Yeah, we have a lot of big pockets. If you have an investor who can actually take you along for 3 years at least, that's when you can take unorganized. Thank you guys. I'm available. Now we can probably talk about